So I got a new package in the mail the other day, and it turns out it was the Kindle Oasis. The Oasis is the Cadillac of the Kindles, basically, and it does have a few features that make it stand out compared to its brothers. Some of the features of the Kindle Oasis are that it has Wi-Fi, DVG and N. It has 4 gigabytes of storage, which should hold a few thousand books. It is readable in daylight with the anti-glare screen. It has physical page turn buttons, which is something that's kind of nice to have. And it does come with a very nice charging cover. It also comes with a quick start guide and a USB charging cable. For the Wi-Fi model, the Kindle Oasis starts at $289. One of the nice things about the Kindle Oasis is that it has physical buttons to turn the pages. Now, this is nothing revolutionary or that crazy, but it's nice to have, and you also can use the touchscreen as well. One of the big things that the Oasis does come with is a charging cover. The cover feels very good on the unit and feels very high quality, and I think it will provide some level of protection. The charging cover does offer a large battery which charges the Kindle, giving it months of use. One thing that was very interesting to me about the Oasis was just how thin this thing was. One of the big points on the Kindle Oasis is the weight. The Kindle Oasis by itself, without the charging cover, is only 4.6 ounces. That is super light. One thing that's interesting about the Oasis, or I guess not so interesting considering the price and everything, is that it comes in at a 6-inch screen, which essentially is the same as every other Kindle model today. The Oasis plus the included charging cover both charge through the Oasis itself. If you'd like to charge the cover, you're going to have to attach it to the Kindle, and then you will charge them both. And the battery in the charging cover itself seems to be pretty hefty. It doesn't make the unit off balance or anything. It actually complements the unit very well, gives it a little bit of weight, feels good in the hand. At the thinnest point, it is 0.13 inches thick. That's thinner than an iPhone. The ergonomics of the Oasis are very, very good. I sat and read with this probably for an hour or two within the first 2 days of when I got it. And I gotta say, it really feels great in the hand. Now, I used it both with and without the charging case. I actually preferred using it without the charging case just because I could hold it with one hand very comfortably, and I didn't feel like I was trying to drop it. That's one thing I was actually concerned when I first pulled it out of the box. This thing is super, super thin. One thing that's nice if you'd like to check the status of the battery is if you go up top to the menu, and then you go to the gear for the settings, you will see the level of the charging cover as well as the Kindle itself, so you have an idea of how much battery you have and when you might actually have to charge this. Take the Kindle Paperweight for example. It's 7.2 ounces. When you sit the Kindle Oasis and the Kindle Paperweight next to one another, it's pretty impressive at how big and heavy the Paperweight feels. Oasis also has slightly different dimensions than the other Kindles. It comes in on 5.6 inches by 4.8 inches by 0.13 inches at the thinnest point. That is super thin. That's much thinner than a pencil. It's thinner than an iPhone. It's unbelievable how thin this thing is at its thinner point. Now, it does on the right side taper up, but they engineered it in a way that you kind of use it to hold the Kindle itself, and it adds a little bit of grip so you don't feel like you're going to drop it or snap it in half. At the thickest point, the Kindle Oasis goes up to 0.33 inches. Another thing that's better on the Oasis, it seems, is browsing. I was able to set this up much quicker than the original Paperwhite, and navigating the Amazon bookstore was also a bit quicker on the Oasis. I tried to do a quick test and see. As you can see here, it seems to load the pages quicker and then load the information about the books once I click them faster. It also seems a little bit quicker to navigate the menu system. One thing about the Oasis that I kind of like is that they made it a flush screen. There's no raised bezel around where the screen is, like the old Paperwhite. I've had my original Paperwhite for about 3 years now, and it still works fine. No issues. If I can get another 3 years out of this Oasis, that would make me pretty happy. If Amazon was to give you a $20 promotional code to use towards new ebooks, this would be really nice with the Oasis. Given the price is so high, I don't see a lot of people actually picking it up. Overall, I think the Oasis is going to be a really nice Kindle that I'm going to use for the next few years. Did you guys have any questions about the Kindle Oasis? Do you think that many people will actually buy it? Just like this if you liked it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please subscribe. Check out the links below where you can get the Kindle Oasis now, and I'll see you in the next one.